are you? How far into season 4 have you started thinking?
Today was day 1 with the writing staff, so
okay.
We've got the whole thing mapped out. It's good.
So you're all ready to go if they said start production tomorrow.
Please, we're done.
Well, you definitely set up not really cliffhangers in season 3, but
I would call them cliffhangers. Would
okay.
you not call them
well,
cliffhangers?
I mean, with Tom, for example, sure. I don't know that there's a chance he won't be coming back to the.
Oh no, he's definitely coming back.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I don't mean the show. I mean
the
character coming back to the Parks Department. I mean, maybe you can speak otherwise, but I feel like everything he tries fails.
True. This is a bigger swing than usually takes, though, and I believe that if you do something, if you do a big move in a season finale, like he's gone off to start a job, then you shouldn't just pretend like it never happened and have the whole thing blown up. So I would imagine there will be some amount of time spent in the offices of Entertainment 720
and seeing
next season.
Things slowly get repossessed.
Perhaps, or maybe it'll be a huge success.
Oh, all right.
And he'll someday buy GE.
And you can use Ben, right? Or is his other show?
Well, Ben Schwartz is on another show on Showtime, but he actually tried to carve it out of his deal with that show that he could come shoot with us because he loves doing the show. So hopefully we'll have him for at least a couple episodes next year.
Now, when you first cast Ben, did you know that their bromance was going to take off the way that it did?
Not at all. We cast him just because I met him and thought he was really funny, and then when he did the show, I thought he was even funnier, and so we just kept bringing him back. Whenever we needed a terrible human being to do something, we would get him. Yeah. And I just think he's a great performer, so I'd love to have him around as much as possible.
Nice. Now, April and Andy took a big step this season. Was that something you had always envisioned once you said they're getting together?
No. Once they got together, we tried to think of ways that we could avoid a kind of classic TV on-again, off-again romance. And that was the first thing that we came up with that we liked, was like, what if they're young and irrational and kind of foolish, and what if they just kind of get married? And it just seemed like it would be funny, so we just sort of went for it.
So what's the next step for them? I mean,
divorce.
Of course.
No, I think...
well, because you mentioned maybe she would be his manager, so
yes, she's going to be his manager in the fall, the manager of the band. And as far as the relationship goes, I think it's just wherever the comedy takes us. I think the point of getting them married was that we tell the same kinds of stories about a young couple, but the stakes are just much higher because now they're married. So, we'll sort of see where that leads us.
And do you ever envision Andy becoming a success with his music, or is the funny in the struggle?
I'm not sure, and it would probably depend on how you would define success. But this guy named Mark Rivers writes the songs, and he's a great songwriter. And the songs I personally find to be actually kind of catchy. And so I think it's not outside the realm of possibility that someday that he could be at least somewhat bigger than he is right now.
Right. Okay. And now Leslie running for mayor.
Maybe.
Or maybe is she?
Council.
If she decides to run, how do you envision that campaign? Is she like a Tracy Flick?
Well, I think the fun of it, and we haven't come close to deciding the final story yet, but I think the fun of it will be she's incredibly passionate, she's very smart, she's very good at her job, and she's wandering into an arena in which smart, interesting, passionate people who are good at their jobs often get torn into little pieces and discarded because of the terrible legal system that exists in the country. So I think it will be a clash of a very earnest, well-intentioned, intelligent, successful woman with great ideas meeting a system that tends to grind people into sausages.
Okay, but I think she's up for the job.
I think there's no job she's not up for.
And would that mean that she and Ben have to go back into hiding, so to speak?
Well, that's the million-dollar question. If you have ideas, I'd love to hear them.
I always have ideas. I don't know that they're good ideas.
I think that she's a little bit caught in this odd position for a woman who's a feminist and is ambitious. That she's being presented with an odd dilemma between her relationship and her career, and she'll have to figure out how to maneuver, as many women do.
Okay, well, thank you. I think everyone loves Leslie and Ben the most right now as couples.
I'm happy to hear that.
So yeah, we're looking forward to seeing that. Thank you so much.